2023 Toyota bZ4X. Toyota is poised to re-enter the electric vehicle segment with the 2023 bZ4X crossover, which boasts edgy styling that sets it apart from Toyota's gasoline-powered SUV. Unlike the last all-electric vehicle, the company offered the RAV4 EV. The bZ4X is sold at Toyota dealerships nationwide. Both the front and all-wheel drive model are offered, with the former said to deliver up to 252 miles of driving per charge. The bZ4X has joined a growing group of non-luxury EV SUV, which includes the Chevrolet Bolt EUV, the Ford Mustang Mach-E, the Hyundai Kona Electric, the Kia Niro EV, the Tesla Model Y, and the Volkswagen ID.4. But unfortunately, its real-world highway range in our testing puts it at the back of the pack. The bZ4X was co-developed with the Subaru Solterra, and the two models are nearly identical, although the Subaru cost more comes standard with all-wheel drive. The bZ4X is offered in XLE and limited trim levels, and either can be had with a single motor and front-wheel drive or dual motors and all-wheel drive. Upgrading to dual motors and all-wheel drive costs $2,080 for either trim. Standard equipment includes a panoramic glass roof, adaptive cruise control, lane departure warning, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alert, and safe exit assist. The Limited's additional features include a motion-activated power liftgate, a heated steering wheel, heated and ventilated front seats, a multi-view camera, 20-inch wheels, and Softex faux leather upholstery. The Limited's niceties make it worth the extra spend, but we'd stick with the standard front-wheel drive powertrain. A front-wheel drive single-motor setup is standard and offers 201 horsepower. That output exactly matches the Kia Niro EV and the front-wheel drive variant of the Volkswagen ID.4. The all-wheel drive version has two motors, but power increases only slightly to 215 horsepower. That's a lot less than the all-wheel drive ID.4, the all-wheel drive Hyundai Ioniq 5. In our initial test drive, we noted perky acceleration in both the front and all-wheel drive versions, but you shouldn't expect to beat any Teslas in a drag race. At our test track, the most powerful dual-motor version managed a 6.4-second run to 60 mph, which is respectable but hardly exhilarating. The bZ4X's ride is compliant over bumps without feeling overly soft, and the steering has a decent amount of weighting. Regenerative braking can be augmented via a button on the center console, but the bZ4X stops short of offering true one-pedal driving that we're fond of in other EV. The two bZ4X powertrains have nearly identical batteries, a 63.4 kWh battery pack in the single-motor version and a 65.5 kWh pack in the dual-motor model. The EPA range estimates for the FWD single-motor model are 242 or 252 miles, while the all-wheel drive version comes in at 222 or 228 miles. When we tested a dual-motor model, we were disappointed with its 160-mile highway range result. If you're doing mostly city driving, you might not feel the range pinch as much, but this result ties the Nissan Leaf for the lowest highway result among EV. With a Level 2 supply, the 6.6 kW onboard charger can replenish the battery in 9 hours. At a DC fast charger, Toyota claims that adding 80% charge takes just under an hour, with peak charging rates of 150 kW for the front drive variants and 100 kW for the all-wheel drive models. Buyers also receive a year of free charging at EV geolocations. The bZ4X has a spacious, airy interior, and the dashboard incorporates a digital gauge display and a 12.3-inch central touchscreen. Wireless smartphone mirroring is standard, and navigation is included for 3 years, after which it's available via subscription. The wide center console between the two front seats features standard wireless smartphone charging and open storage underneath, although there's no glove box. An optional feature in the Limited is a radiant heating element in the lower dash that warms front seat riders' legs. There's also no frunk, and the rear cargo hold is 26 to 28 cubic feet. As all bZ4X models come standard with a large 12.3-inch infotainment touchscreen with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto capabilities, as well as the 7.0-inch digital gauge display. The system is fairly well connected with cloud-based navigation and onboard Wi-Fi hotspot, and wireless smartphone charging all included. A 6-speaker stereo. With Sirius XM satellite radio as standard, but buyers can opt for an upgraded 9-speaker JBL stereo system on the limited trim.